Hey, it's me, Curious, the guy behind the videos. Thank you for checking in. It's been a while. An update video is so stereotypically YouTuber, but one, I think there's enough stuff I need to talk about to warrant something like this, and two, I'm mostly making this for myself. Also, I'm reading off the script because I'm not good at this, and I decided to do this last minute. I'm sorry. As of publishing this video on October 19th, 2024, I have officially turned 18. Yes, you've been listening to a minor this whole time. And as I look back on what I've done with my life for the past 3 years, I decided to actually do something with my life, and picked up something I used to be really passionate about: fiction writing. I started conceptualizing a bunch of short story ideas inspired by the intersection of culture, art, and youth that I found myself in, with the hope that by my birthday I could publish a collection of them as a symbolic wave goodbye to my teenage years and a birthday present for myself. And I'm here to say that after months of arduous work, I did not finish it. Fucking obviously, nobody writes their first book in a few months. What am I thinking? But I did learn a lot. Through bashing my head against this project over and over again with the occasional progress, I found way more confidence in my voice as a writer, and I've gotten a much better grasp of what counts as a good idea and how to convey it. And my scripts are now in Spectral font, that's most of it. On top of that, I just kind of rediscovered my passion for it. The process of putting together words and images and emotions is incredibly rewarding, and I want to keep doing it. The collection is going to be out someday, and I'm going to shill it shamelessly. Maybe by the end of this year. The thing is that I forced myself to end exclusively focusing on the project after my birthday deadline because of all the other shit I've gotten myself into in the past 6 months. So here's a comprehensive list of what else I've been doing instead of uploading. 1. School. It's my year 2 of the International Baccalaureate, and if you know anything about that, it's a lot of fucking work. That's the biggest reason of the lack of videos by far. 2. Nonfiction writing. I've got a blog with essays on it. It's where all my unmarketable but still hopefully interesting ideas go. You can read it in the description. Please read it. I put a lot of heart and effort into it, and I don't promote it ever because I just think nobody's gonna read in this day and age. And also, it's not even like I wouldn't consider the stuff that's on there right now my best work. I'm working on it. I'm building up what should be there. So maybe check back in a month or so. 3. Me and my mortal enemy Greylink are still continuing our podcast called Purposes of the Pale. It's probably the best place to keep up with either of us if we aren't active on the main channels or anywhere else. We talk about media we like and the demons that haunt us in a, what I would consider, after like 15 episodes, an actually genuinely pretty entertaining way. Also, we have a bi-weekly kind of book club thing where we read some classic novels and we discuss them. In general, we just have a lot of fun doing the podcast, so if that sounds interesting at all to you, please check it out. 4. Me and my other friend Jenya started a music channel called Bliss.wave, or just Blisswave, because YouTube doesn't allow the dot in there for some reason. In the past years, I've really gotten into music, and for the longest time, I wanted an outlet to talk about it, and now I have it with a friend. We're like an FR podcast, but racially diverse. We're still setting it up right now, but the idea is that the channel will have videos where we both appear, but also our solo videos that dive into some topic only one of us is super autistic about. Although still, of course, in the general music realm. It's kind of like Neopunk FM, one of my favorite music YouTube channels, except one of the co-hosts left while I was making this, so I guess I'm killing myself. We've already filmed quite a few videos about, Blade. I don't know what the crossover audience is between Frieren and Blade, but we got a song bracket and the video essay coming up, so subscribe if you're interested.
Okay.
Be Nice to Me versus Love Note. Oh god. First round.
And that's it. That's all I'm doing right now. At the end of the day, all of these offshoots still come back to this channel. The channel that started it all, that made me want to pursue a life in creativity. One of the main things I want to say with this video is that I'm not giving up on this channel. The ideas I have for it are just fucking overflowing, and I think they will take my channel to the next level. With all the experience that I've gained from these other ventures. Here's a snippet of a video I've wanted to make for like 2 years. To peel back the self-deprecating jokes a bit, I am actually pretty happy overall with how the last years leading up to adulthood has turned out. When I was 15, I was miserable in a community I didn't belong in and thought I would never belong in, trying to find anything that gave my life meaning outside of like grades. The funny thing is that when I thought I found that meaning is when everything got even worse, and I realized the problems that I had are some deeply rooted personal failings that didn't have much to do with like deciding what to do in the future. And I had to do the hard work of working through that, which I'm still doing right now. Somewhere along the line I also realized that yeah, this screen thing, it's not real. You need to find community in real life like a normal person. But after all of the existential crises and a brand new set of problems 15-year-old me would have never even thought of, one thing that's not changed is that I love doing this. None of this has come naturally to me. I'm not gifted in writing or talking, but it's the only thing I can think of doing. I want to convey beautiful things, meaningful things. I want to reach people with my art, and I want to do it with people who feel the same way about it. You know, I focus on 18 as being this big magical number, but really it means jack shit. I've still got so much to learn and to improve. But what turning 18 does mean, in a sense, is that it's my responsibility to do so now, right? I have to move forward myself and be the change I want to see. And all of that is kind of terrifying, but just like everything I'm anxious about, I know it's going to be good in the long run. I've been curious, and thank you for watching, as always. Wait, what do you mean Oshinoko's ending?